All right, here's the cheesecake I was talking about. I used to mix these by hand, so I just make like 5 of them. I tried making 6, and they don't fit in the food processor. It's a little too much. So all it is I take 1 scoop of whey. This time I'm gonna use mocha cappuccino per cheesecake. 3 ounces of fat-free cream cheese. 100 grams of Chobani yogurt. Usually I like the Fage, or Fage or whatever. Seems like it's thicker, but this is easier just to bang it out because I don't have any. I want to go to Costco, lost my wallet, and we're just working with what we got. I usually add about an ounce of egg beaters per, so I'll add 5 ounces of egg beaters. And then stevia, and I use this stevia just because you have to use a lot less of it than like if you were to use Splenda or something. It's just easier. I mean, just in this little thing here, I mean, you have 2,381 servings in there, and that's, I mean, that stuff's really sweet. You don't have to do much. I mean, a couple of scoops of that will sweeten all of that. So I throw it in the food processor, and I weigh it out, and I divvy it up between 5 different glass containers, and then bake it about 325 for 40 minutes. I'll have to look, but it's an adaptation that I've done from other recipes I've seen, and it seems to work well. It's something I can eat on the way to school too. Comes out with about 50 grams of protein. I don't know, 10, 14 carbs, depending on what yogurt and what cream cheese I use, and I don't know, a gram or 2 of fat, maybe. So let me whip this up and see what it looks like. Here's the finished mix batter, whatever you want to call it. I've actually thought about messing around with maybe cutting it with coffee a little bit with these mocha flavors. And I know sometimes if you overmix it, the egg will stick on the bottom, the egg white, and you have like this eggy crust. But it's got like a pudding texture. It tastes really good like this, but it doesn't hold very well. So what I'll do is I'll measure these out evenly between like 5. Oh, and in retrospect, I think maybe 4 would be plenty, because I'm a little over full on 5. I did 6 one time. But then I'll separate them through here, and then I just throw lids on them, and I'll have an early breakfast on my way to school in the mornings. And then I'll just mix it with like a Z-bar or something that I have on hand.